which has been throughout all our relationships we carry. Let us love each other and seek your will to bring honor and glory to you. Amen. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Jessica Simerson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the beams bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It is with great pleasure that I welcome you here tonight. Our commencement ceremony is truly the highlight of every semester. During the ceremony, we would appreciate your consideration in placing your cell phones on silent. We have the library open with the ceremony live streaming should you need to step out of the room with your children. Thank you so much for your attendance and cooperation. Graduates, you've struggled, you've overcome, and wow, you have achieved. Congratulations. On behalf of President Post, Board of Directors, faculty, and staff members, I'd also like to recognize the stage party. Please acknowledge the graduates and guests when I call your name. Dr. Julie Post, President. Ms. Karen Handel, Commencement Speaker. Ms. Carol Reed, Executive Vice President of Administrative Services. Ms. Kristen Bowie, Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Tanya Whitlock, Vice President of Student Affairs. Ms. Letitia Bailey, Chair, Foundation Board of Trustees. Mr. Noah Zier, Board Member. Mr. Jim Modela, Chairman, Local Board of Directors. Dr. Bob Patterson, Board Member. Mr. Murray Bradley, Treasurer, Foundation Board of Trustees. Mr. Ned Fowler, Foundation Board of Trustees. We would also like to recognize our faculty. Faculty, would you please stand? As faculty members, you play a vital role in the most significant event for the students who you have helped to educate at West Georgia Technical College. Thank you. Thank you.
Will all honor graduates please stand? Dr. Post, faculty, staff, board members, students, and guests, it is my pleasure to present to you these honor graduates. Students wearing gold cords are honor graduates with a cumulative GPA of 3.50 or higher. As indicated in the back of your program, other cords, stoles, and medallions worn by graduates represent other academic honors and organizations. We recognize these students who have shown outstanding commitment, academic excellence during their programs of study here at West Georgia Technical College. Please join with me as we celebrate their great accomplishments. You may be seated.
Guests, welcome to the Murphy campus of West Georgia Technical College. Graduates, it's your big day. December commencement always feels very exciting to me. It's like Christmas for everyone. For the college, we celebrate you, the graduates, now ambassadors of achievement. I want to personally thank you for choosing West Georgia Technical College, but not only for choosing, but for persevering through and earning the award you've come here to get tonight. I know you've encountered many challenges, whatever they may have been in your life, but you persevered and you're here tonight. We at West Georgia Tech are not successful unless you are. So your success is what makes us successful, and we take joy in celebrating you. Faculty and staff, your gift tonight is successful completers, a sense of pride in the graduates, products of your effort, your support, your nurturing, and your wisdom. Future workforce professionals with your official stamp of approval. And graduates, tonight's gift might be a sense of accomplishment for you. A diploma, a new career, maybe a W-2, a raise, one of those. And then we have a lot of supporters here in the room tonight. And of course, you all have gifts of your graduates being here as well. Perhaps you're getting a raise because you're not paying tuition or books or fees. You might have new or increased source of income in your household with these new graduates who are either have or are about to have great jobs. But probably more importantly, you're getting some time returned from the classroom and from studies and back to the family and the home. How many of you here tonight are first to graduate from a higher education institution in your family? Raise your hand. Real high. The gift tonight is not only for you then, it's for your family and those coming after you, because you've set a standard. You've set a standard for everyone who comes after you of, I did it and you can too. So thank you for doing that for generations to come and changing the trajectory of your family. We all have a lot to be thankful for tonight. All right, I am pleased to introduce our keynote speaker for this evening, Ms. Karen Handel. She is the CEO of the Carroll County Chamber of Commerce and Carroll Tomorrow, who is the Economic Development Authority in Carrollton. Karen has an incredible life story, and I hope she'll share some of it with you tonight, of a successful career in business and an exciting history in public service. She's held senior positions with many companies. The list is long: KPMG, Alcon, Hallmark Cards, and the Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. She served as CEO of the North Fulton Chamber of Commerce, leading that organization out of near bankruptcy while creating tens of thousands of jobs. She also has a successful career in public service and elected office. She served as the Deputy Chief of Staff to Dan and Marilyn Quayle in the Bush-Quayle White House and to the Governor of sunny Purdue. She was elected as Chairman of the Fulton County Board of Commissioners and as Georgia's Secretary of State. In 2017, she prevailed in a crazy race for Congress, serving a term representing Georgia. However, that loss came to Carroll County's gain. In her current role, Karen puts her considerable skills and experience to use to attract new businesses, support existing industries, grow jobs, and align workforce needs. This is critical to our mission at West Georgia Tech, so having her speak here tonight is actually quite aligned with our mission, our goals, and what we do by training graduates such as you. She's a steadfast supporter and champion of technical education and connecting us, being the college, with businesses so we can supply the right educated workforce in Carroll County, and our graduates have opportunities that are plentiful for employment. Karen and her husband Steve, along with their seriously spoiled pups, and I've been there, yes they are, live in Carrollton. Please give a warm West Georgia Tech to someone I consider a dear friend and a partner, Miss Karen Handel.
Well, thank you very much, President Post, and thank you to all of you. I have given probably hundreds of speeches in my life. Never thought that that would come out of my mouth, but here I just said that because when I tell you some of my background. But nothing is more nerve-wracking than talking to a group of graduates, and so I am truly honored to be here. And I will say, Dr. Post, our region is extraordinarily fortunate to have your leadership and your acumen in this community. And on a personal note, I appreciate your friendship so much. To you, our graduates, family, and loved ones, the members of the Technical College Board, the Foundation Board, and to the distinguished faculty members, I am grateful that I have been included in this evening's program. To you, the graduates, this day is finally here. Yes. You have worked so hard, and you have earned this moment. And I join with your family and friends and everyone here this evening in saying congratulations. It is a genuine honor to be able to share this momentous milestone with you, so thank you for including me. Tonight, you turn the page to the next chapter of your life. This might be your first job, an entirely new career path, or a new professional opportunity in an already chosen career. Or you might not even know what's next. Come on now, I know some of you are sitting there going, holy crap, now what? And that's just okay. My challenge to each and every one of you is to embark on your future with courage, perseverance, and optimism so that you can reach your fullest potential, overcome the setbacks and failures, have the resiliency to make a new plan when life does bring the unexpected, to face your fears and fend off the doubts, to be humble and gracious, and truly find joy in your journey. I believe it was Eleanor Roosevelt who said, "We gain strength, courage, and confidence from each experience in which we stop to look fear in the face, and we do that which we think we cannot." I grew up in a very turbulent home. On one particularly bad night, my mother put a rifle to my head. It still gets me nervous to even talk about this in public. It was a 30-06 my dad had stored back in the closet, and he was not home that night. And she put it to my head. I decided it was probably time for me to make a new plan for myself, and I left that house for good that evening. I was 17. That was a holy crap, now what moment for me, I can assure you, and I can look back on it now with some perspective. But at that moment, I was terrified. Everything that I thought my life would be changed just like that. I was a straight-A student. I was working part-time for the school superintendent. I thought college was where I was headed. I was lucky, though. I was able to live with another family in our neighborhood, so that I could at least finish high school and graduate with my class. Instead of college, I went straight to work. Lucky for me, I had a skill. I could type 100+ words a minute. And I still do, so if something else bad happens to me, hopefully I'll still be able to get a job. I shared this story with you not because it is anything particularly unique or says anything extra special about me. I share it because it illustrates the words from Eleanor Roosevelt. I had to make a decision. Would I let the circumstances in which I found myself define my future? Or Would I stare down the adversity that was coming after me and make a new plan? Could I persevere? Would I let bitterness over the disappointment rule my heart? Or would I find a way to look ahead and look to a future with optimism? So I swallowed my tears and went to work. My first job was at AARP. I had just turned 18. Can you imagine telling people that you knew, yeah, my job, I work for the American Association of Retired Persons, it's okay. But I made a new plan that would take me from that front porch to corporate America, to the White House, to elected office here in Georgia, to Congress, and today to West Georgia in Carroll County, where truly my husband and I love our lives here. It is our best life ever. And I thank every single one of you for welcoming us so much to this community and the friendship that you have given to us. You have your own stories of perseverance and courage, the moments where you had to dig deeper than you ever thought you could to overcome, to move forward, to push forward. Those experiences, they have strengthened you, and they have brought you here tonight. And they will be the foundation as you navigate the successes that are ahead for you. And yes, there will be some disappointments that will come your way, but the foundation that you have will give you what you need to face those and turn those into new opportunities for yourself. When I was in my early 20s, I had the best job. The best job. I worked for an amazing woman, Ray, in the Hallmark Cards Public Policy Office in Washington, D.C. Now, I just mentioned working at the White House. Y'all, that almost did not happen of my own doing. I love my job at Hallmark so much. That was going to be my career. I loved working with Ray so much. When she came to me and said there was an opportunity to work for the Vice President of the United States of America, I was not interested. Nope. But she insisted that I go on the interview. I did. It went very well. I was offered the position. I finally worked up the courage to go into Ray's office and let her know. She's like, well, I said, well, I got an offer, but I'm going to say no. Let's just say that Ray had a few choice words about that, because apparently no was the wrong answer. But I will say this, my time at the White House was an incredible experience, a rare one that certainly someone like me would never expect to have. It was one that redefined the direction of not just my career, but my life. And you're probably wondering, why on earth didn't I want the job at the White House? Well, maybe you're not wondering that, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I was afraid. It was the White House. It was not a place for a girl with no college education. All the other staffers at the White House had degrees. Half of them had 2 degrees. They all came from very prominent, well-to-do families. And here I was. What could I possibly offer as a staffer for the Vice President of the United States of America? I simply did not think I was good enough. I was allowing my fears, my doubts, my own lack of worthiness and self-confidence to take over. Luckily for me, Ray saw some things in me that I never saw in myself, and she pushed me and helped me find self-confidence and self-assuredness, and helped me find a way to beat back the insecurities of those pesky little doubts that even today still get in my head, and they'll get in yours, but you have to find a way to beat them back and be confident in yourselves, because you'll have those moments multiple times in your career. But today, you are getting equipped with the resilience that you need to be able to silence your doubts. And you'll do that even more by surrounding yourself with people who believe in you and lift you up. Back to those words of Eleanor Roosevelt. look fear in the face and do that which you think you cannot. Whether it's personal adversity or a professional challenge, you're going to have a lot of those holy crap moments, I tell you. And in those moments, it's your courage, your integrity, your self-assuredness that you'll discover and nurture, and your true character will be revealed to yourself and to those around you. I'm an avid golfer. I know you wouldn't, I'm not very athletic. I didn't even hold a club until I was 31 years old. My soon-to-be husband was terrified that his bride-to-be asked for golf clubs as a wedding present. All he thought was, oh no, she's going to want to play golf with me. When I stop that. And then he asked me, was I going to be mad at him 10 years later because I didn't get a little special heart gift? I said, no, honey, I just want to be able to play golf with you. And we do, and it goes pretty well. After 25 years of playing golf, I've tried to hone my skills. I'm not very good, but what I learned in golf was a lot about myself and a lot about leadership, because golf is about patience and humility. And for sure, I take it very seriously and am humble about the amazing opportunities I've had. Patience is not one of my strengths. I will admit that completely. Golf, though, teaches you to be patient because you must take it one shot at a time. Just like in life, you need to take it one step at a time. The great Ben Hogan said that the most important shot in golf is your next shot. The same is true in life and career. We're all going to make a bad shot now and again, right? That's right. The key is when you do make the mistake, when you miss the mark, is don't let the mistake consume you. Focus on moving forward, because the mistake is done, it's happened. Now it's time to move forward, look ahead, find out how you can correct, how you can adjust, and learn from that mistake. My best rounds in golf are when I am focused. I play that day it's pretty boring, my play on that day. You know why? Because I stay in the fairway, I get it on the green, and I two-putt. I don't get in the water, and I don't go in the sand. Life and success in a career is kind of like that. Don't go in the water and don't go in the sand. What really fuels success and achievement is not always grip it and, they call it, the guys call it grip it and rip it. That's not really how girls play for the most part. But there's a lesson in that what really fuels success and achievement is consistency, continuous learning, and hard work. Golf also helped me gain a greater appreciation for the walk and to not always be so serious and try to enjoy. I cannot deny it, though, and no laughing from you, Dr. Post. I am pretty determined and driven. And I would say that these traits have been part of my ability to be able to be successful. Way back when Ray inspired me to reach for the stars, in fact, she gave me a birthday card when I turned 21. I'm going to choke up on this. And I still have the card today. And in it, she said, you can do whatever you put your mind to. Reach for the stars. And it's a cherished reminder that where I came from did not have to determine my future. It does take hard work and determination and sacrifice. You know that. You've had to sacrifice a lot to be able to go forward the way that you have. And it's important to understand that just doing enough, that's not enough if you really want to achieve your full potential and your dreams. Still, there has to be more to having a fulfilling journey than just being successful in your career. It took me a while to learn that. I have a good friend who for many years has told me over and over, pace yourself. And I would think a lot about that. What is he talking about? Pace yourself? And I'm just not good at that. I'm really not. But I hear you back there. Because I'm always thinking to myself, life is short. Get moving. But at the same time, I've been fortunate enough to have a husband and some great friends who remind me often to pace myself. And I'm able to consider and remind myself, what's the point of always going at 100 miles an hour to get where you want to go and achieve what you want to achieve if you never tap the brakes at least long enough to soak up the joys of the moment along the way? A few years ago, I made a resolution that I would go to the beach once a quarter. The beach is my happy place, and I have pretty much kept that promise to myself so that I could tap the brakes. And whatever is your happy place or your place that you go to just unwind, I encourage you to be sure that you tap the brakes every now and then. Breathe. Let life unfold. You would be surprised what would happen if you just take a minute and let things unfold before you. Spend time with the ones you love, because all of those things, it will make your journey to wherever you want to go all the more beautiful, all the more rewarding, all the more worthwhile. That night in January of the early 1980s, when I left home, a terrified 17-year-old, I could have never imagined where life would lead. I wake up every single day blessed and humbled by the opportunities that I have had, grateful to incredible people who helped me along my journey, changed and strengthened by my failures and my losses. And believe me, if you ever Google me, there are some. Yet I remain optimistic for what lies ahead and amazed by the genuine love of an awesome husband and so many friends who enrich my life. I would submit to you tonight that you have no idea where your life will ultimately lead you, despite the plans that you have made. My hope, my prayer for each of you is that you go all in living your life and pursuing your dreams, that you have the courage and resilience in the face of adversity so that you too can overcome the curveballs that life will one day throw, that you are surrounded by love and friendship, that you believe in yourself and allow humility and optimism to fill your spirit. Now, I'm going to wrap this up because I am well aware that I am standing between you and your walk on this stage. Graduates, congratulations. I cannot wait to see the dreams that you realize and the impact that you'll make. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Ms. Handel, for sharing with us tonight. It's an honor to have you here to speak to the West Georgia Technical College community and family and share your words of wisdom with us. Now, on behalf of the West Georgia Technical College faculty, I am pleased to present to you the candidates for graduation, each having satisfactorily met all requirements to receive their respective degree, diploma of completion.
We're a lot of different heights up here, aren't we? On behalf of the Board of Directors, the faculty, staff, and the administration of this amazing institution, I accept these candidates for graduation and ask that the faculty marshals please present them by program to receive their awards.
With an Associate of Science in General Studies Psychology, Abria Michelle Reyes. With a Diploma in Air Conditioning Technology, Robert Stephen Eubanks. With an Associate of Applied Science in Accounting, Kara Elizabeth Heron. Alberta Clarissa Powdrell. With an associate in applied science, business, healthcare technology, Joanna Fletcher. Benjamin Parat. Oh, please. With an associate of applied science, business, healthcare technology, Hen Shamasa. With an associate of applied science in business management, Jamie Abigail DeFries. Christopher Brian Frazier. Tony T. Griffith. Stephen Mark Johnston. Kane Miller Nelson. Jaden Ryan Taylor. Maisie G. Truitt. Jocelyn Villan-Mena. I'm so sorry. With an associate in applied science and clinical laboratory technology, Delmika Yante Amay. Jacinto Bastien. Rachel Lee Cagle. Ansley Joel Garrett. Christopher Allen Kawa. Miranda Diana Milligan. Joshua T. Mize. Rayana E. Mullinax. Justin Pagayo. Kakisha L. Stargell. With an associate in applied science computer support specialist, Alex Martinez. With an associate of applied science in culinary arts, Kiara Simone Jackson. Brianna Nicole Torrance. With an associate of applied science in cybersecurity, Alexan Jr. DeHady. Nicholas M. A. McCrae. Justin Romero. David Manuel Sanchez. With an associate of applied science in early childhood care and education, Riley Grace Benkert. Alexandra Elizabeth Carpenter. Jessica Shakira Davidson. Samantha Genesis Pino. Shanice Letitia Ridgway. Marlena Ebony Robinson. Jordan Elizabeth Sealbinder. Cabrina Noel Williams. Associate of Applied Science and Engineering Technology, Oliver S. Adlam. Amilcar Pinzon. With Associate of Science in General Business, Devonay Lee Shelton. With an Associate of Science in General Studies, Stephen L. Weber. With an Associate of Applied Science in Healthcare Management, Maya Nichelle Poitras. Shannon Smith. Arisi Hirogo. Asiri Hirogo. With an Associate of Applied Science in Health Information Management Technology, Kellyanne Chandler. Shavicia Travell Gibson. Kina Jean Esna. Heather R. Lieberman. With an Associate of Applied Science in Marketing Management, Madison Carol Langer. Chelsea Ann Linares. Michael David Powell. Megan Ruth Travellini. With an Associate of Applied Science and Networking Specialist, Derek Scott Kelly. Rebecca Levi Tyree. With an Associate of Applied Science in Precision Manufacturing Maintenance, Evan Gimble. With an Associate's degree in Nursing, in Registered Nursing, Alexandria Hope Knight. Megan Nicole Mowdy. Jenna M. Parham. Brittany Page Rowdy. Demetria C. Sunday. Michaela Tittle. With a technical diploma in air conditioning technology, Cody Cameron Causey. Gavin Cole Cosper. Jonathan Nelson Garcia. Austin James Long. Alex John Maxwell. With a technical diploma in business healthcare technology, Talisha Faye Blackwelder. With a technical diploma in business management, Myla Deanne Luster. With a technical diploma in business technology, Laura Ann Mann. With a technical diploma in cosmetology, Jantina Lavonia Allen. Deja Ashara Bunning. Lauren Leanne Bone. Ashley Teresa Boykin. Reagan Shay Campbell. Hadley Elizabeth Carroll. Abigail Cook. Rashida Keon Cox. Elizabeth Ann Darby. Tiffany Nicole Dixon. Anastasia Lynn Durant. Hillary Lauren Flores. Talaya Lachey Gaines. Amy Elizabeth Grantham. Lena Rose Grotsky. Alexius Levon Hardnett. Aaliyah Destiny Harris. Juliana Hogue. Madison Hoskins. Kaylee Cheyenne Johnson. Kiana Marie Jones. Stevie Deanne Kendrick. Alexis Sidney Kilpatrick. Gabriella Nicole Marlena. Taylor Britton Hope Blumen. Morgan Paige Odom. Brianna Mae Pittman. Erica Reese Polane. Emily Amelia Reyes Carmona. McKaylin Serenity Robinson. Melody Joy Elise Shemeka. Victoria Nicole Sockwell. Lauren Ansley Stevens. Alyssa Arena Terrazas. Mary Frances Tremoloni. Casey Williams. Jordan Page Williams. Malaysia Nicole Williamson. Alexandria Deja Brown. With the Technical Diploma in Early Childhood Care and Education, Crystal Colette Harris. With the Technical Diploma in Diesel Equipment Technology, Aaron Vincent Robinson. With the Technical Diploma in Medical Assisting, Jalen Nicole Houston. With the Technical Diploma in Electrical Systems Technology, Danny Brown. Bernardo Garcia Roda. With the Technical Diploma in Precision Manufacturing and Maintenance, Kedrick Deshawn Bray. With a Technical Diploma in Welding and Joining Technology, Tristan Joel Holden. Devin J. Simerson. Carson A. Smith. And William Les Yerda.
All right, are you ready? This is like the official part. Graduates, will you please stand? It is now time to fulfill the tradition of confirming your earned award. By the power and authority vested in me by the State Board of the Technical College System of Georgia, and by virtue of my position as president of this wonderful institution, I hereby declare you to be graduates of West Georgia Technical College with the respective awards that you've earned. All right, one more formal little thing. So please remain standing as Abria Reyes joins us on the stage.
As I go into in my next chapter, I can say that attending West Georgia Technical College has provided me with experiences I can take with me. I value the education I received here and do not take any of it for granted. I'm grateful for my instructors, family members, friends, and those who have encouraged me along the way. Congratulations, West Georgia Tech graduating class of 2022. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Graduates, please join me in turning our tassels from the right and to the left. You may be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. Yes. Tonight is about celebrating your achievements. As you start a new chapter, you put our classrooms and labs behind you and become alumni of West Georgia Technical College and our very best ambassadors. We encourage you to remember that West Georgia Tech has made an investment in you that has dramatically increased your marketability in the workforce. Your new knowledge and skill set make you more valuable than ever before as an employee and a citizen. It is important to remember that many people and organizations have invested in you, your families, your friends, your employers, and for many of you, scholarships and grants made it possible for you to graduate. It is not possible to pay back everyone who helped you and invested in you, but what we would like to encourage you to do is pay it forward. Many of you received foundation scholarships or learned on state-of-the-art equipment or took classes in a classroom or building that was provided in part by the West Georgia Tech Foundation and its donors. Now you have a chance to leave a lasting legacy for the generations that will follow you. It's a simple truth: donors change lives. Without our generous donors, without our alumni donors, we would reach only a fraction of students, just like you, gathered here this evening. At this time, we would like to recognize those of you graduating who have pledged or made your first gift to the foundation as alumni. We recognize you tonight by the black tassel that hangs from your cap. Those of you who have made your first gift to the college and are wearing the black tassel, please stand now so we can honor and thank you. Thank you all for your contributions. Having you partner with us in our mission to change lives is truly appreciated, and we look forward to hearing and seeing the important contributions you make to our community in the years to come. Congratulations again.
Okay, now, before we dismiss, and you go off and have all your partying fun tonight, we ask the guests to remain in your seats, if you wouldn't mind, until the entire recessional has exited the ballroom. The graduates will go first, and we will go first, and they will follow, and you can meet them outside the main doors. Graduates, please turn, can't even read my own words here, please turn and face your family wherever they are. Left side, right side, face them. Okay, go ahead and find them, wait a minute. Now I want you to say, thank you, and I want you to give your supporters a round of applause. They have been your cheerleaders through this journey, and you should be grateful for their support. I also want to remind you to please be careful, celebrate safely tonight, and however long you choose to celebrate. Make wise choices, as I tell my daughter all the time. And know that you are now considered ambassadors of West Georgia Tech, so please behave accordingly. We are incredibly proud of you. and we wish you the best in the next phase of your life's journey.